Ah, your face is a sight for sore ocular processors, Captain. Or rather, your headgear is. Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have. Best of luck, everyone.
Captain, could I have a moment of your time?
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family.
It's almost time. Anytime.
Rizzo's purple berry punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
This is Halcyon News.
Gonna head to
We
Pierce.
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the
yourself to my
following
job.
story.
Nobody wants you looking close at their
Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug today? This has been House.
Echo!
No? Nothing? Oh well.
This all day! Still got it!
Shh, easy now.
Jackpot!
Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang. Destination reached. Scylla.
Board had an asteroid mining operation out here. What happened to it?
Can't walk 5 meters without stubbing your toe in a loose rock here. What a cozy little mining outpost. Deserted, but quaint.
Maybe it's haunted. I should look around. No messes with you, boss! Max!
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Hey, out. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive. Can we hurry this up? I want that ship gutted before the primals find us.
Target! Getting behind target!
The last of them.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing.
It's Dr. Fen.
You're absolutely correct.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate. Dilated.
I'm not terrified, you... The one and only... wait, who's asking? Wanda? I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only further... Yes, well, I shan't. Give Wanda my chilliest and farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill.
You'd better hope not.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay. Thank you. We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of resources. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories, but that's all outside our walls. Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters... Oh, and if you're headed that way... I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment. Signed, only I haven't heard anything in a while. Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on a wrap. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings, whatever. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a...
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. I couldn't. Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. Oh, Mr. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
Good to have standards, I guess.
I know what I'm looking for. Sorry.
Well, new business Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistic?
That you do.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32%...
You've often posed...
Clear my schedule. This new...
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like that. I only hope you don't judge me by my hair. Now. Hiram? Why, he's... But if you're here for him... Now, there's no need to humor me.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Son.
Oh, don't worry on my account. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those...
Exactly what I would have said.
You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? It makes, But if you sit down and tally up the costs...
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MS...
On our terms.
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar?
That's
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's...
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part with a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the...
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. And
Never realized fighting the...
it is quite... In the old arms building southwest of town, which... Do be careful. Oh. What can I do for... I see. Well, that's excellent. What else can I... Then it's... Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources.
If you can't beat him, might as well...
To be on the board is to be... Indeed. If membership on the board can ease our heart... Besides, Oh, believe me, my hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? What can I do for you?
Have you talked to Sebastian? You know, sending you is the first bright idea. I still don't know anything about it. But I'll warn you. Grim wore her patience thin a long time.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? Sorry. Hope you can forgive my temper. First, my autoloader foreman stages a... Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish. He's a real wizard with... I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here. Something else on your mind? This again? You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better bad about cover it. She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice She asked me about the poster once. Damn. It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money. No. I paid sub... Sure can. Sure. And when... Fine by...
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths. I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch? Ha! Maybe we're not so So. Signed by the Black Hole himself. There's... Why, did you want to see it? I don't have it yet. I'm waiting... You mean Dopey Landing Pad Grimm? I didn't know he and Mr. Nandi were friends. Fine. Tell Velma that I don't want the poster anymore. Graham's all it means is the tossball games get to us in frag.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with ops?
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just, your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange.
Oh. I see. Anyway. Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering. Damn right he will. Hopefully that'll be... Take the poster then. And if I never hear something... Stealing such a nap. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little fast. Someone would've if this were a corporate town. But we pride ourselves on giving people... Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free. Caleb Herrick runs the auto...
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here.
He and his whole crew walked out. Because we've got a...
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
Sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossing. You'll never hear the end of it.
Oh! You startled me. Don't sneak up on a... Braxton, I've never even heard of a...
Dilated pupils, anxious posture. She's high on some quality.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little... Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the rat... He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. So maybe look...
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Wrap Musk and Canadize, right here.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid. What can I do? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't... I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet... I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you... Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives. What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directory.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can pay.
Who the fuck are you?
Hey! What are you doing here? Berta already pissed by... Listen, and not... I don't think...
Here they come! I get past that armor! Belly's
A fine day for business, anyway. But that's terrible. But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stella... Always a shame when... Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood, so it's sliding. Getting so I can't tell the blood. Don't interrupt, it's rude. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it. Shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd... Right. What are you... Name's Nyoka. I'm the best big game...
You're also the loudest big game hunter on the planet.
Shut the fuck... Fair point.
My dad always kept his firearms and liquors in different lockers. Said it wasn't safe to mix them.
Out here, if you ain't a little buzzed, you're liable to... Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot... Nice change of pace. Outstanding! Well. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner? Outstanding! I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?